What's going on, everybody? Wolf94 TCG online match with Fast Stick. This is gonna be another game before I took out the Tauros GX and put in Dawnwings and Crozma, but I thought it was pretty good, so I decided to post it. It's good because I'm going up against good old Glaceon, Glaceon GX. I played against that Pokemon a couple of times with this deck and with other decks, of course, and it's pretty cool. Like I thought, it's got its weaknesses, but it's still a good enough deck. And since this is lycanroc GX versus Glaceon GX, I thought it would be pretty cool not to post. Alright, so we're going to open up with a little Diglett here. And since I've got the Mime, I guess we'll play that down. Play the Regirock too. So that's already 2 spots, but uh, they have their importance. I guess maybe we don't want to play Tapu Lele. Hopefully I won't have to play that. I get supports and shit. But yeah, my opponent opened up with the little Eevee. You put a water energy on with the ability Glaceon GX instantly. And this is actually pretty rough because this way, you know, this negates basically all my abilities. This includes Bloodthirsty Eyes, of course, which is basically the bread and butter of this deck. You want to abuse that. If you don't abuse that, then you're just using a subpar Pokemon, not gonna lie. Lycanroc GX is cool, but it gets outclassed by other Pokemon when it comes to attacks. The GX attack is great. It's just you can only do that once. Okay, so we're gonna Professor's Letter here, and unfortunately, I do not have a supporter. So what we can do here is not much. I'm gonna have to favor Regirock EX actually. You don't see that all the time. I'm gonna attach the fighting energy on it, and hopefully, if my opponent takes a little bit of time to get his stuff going, I should be ready, I guess, an attack with it. But putting an energy on the Diglett is useless. It's probably going to die. Of course, I'm not going to put an energy to the Mime. So it's just Regirock EX. I mean, hopefully it does something. Now, the good thing about this deck, Glaceon at least, is that it's kind of predictable a little bit. It has the GX attack that can surprise you, but Frost Bullet basically just does 90 and 30 to the bench. It's still good damage, but you don't ever have to worry too much about getting one hit knocked out, things of that nature. So my opponent brought out a Zoroark GX2. Of course, he plays that with Glaceon. Gives you a little bit of draw power, another good attacker since you run DCs anyway. And we didn't get shit once again. Attach another fighting energy to the Regirock GX. And yeah, he is going to attack in this game. He is going to do shit. Okay. So my opponent is going to bring out another Glaceon GX with Energy Evolution, EV shit, and the Secret Rares too. Okay. I'm going to use trade in, discard the N and draw 2. Okay, that I would have actually appreciated an N right now if you played that against me, but he probably knows. I mean, obviously, I don't have shit. He's not going to do that. So the Mime is dead as well. I mean, he did good enough, I guess, blocked bench damage 2 times. So now Regirock EX is ready. I mean, he's going to be ready this turn. And I'm going to, wow, attack with him, actually. Good stuff. I'm probably going to play the Choice Band too, since I guess why not, since we're attacking with you. And I guess since I don't have anybody else, and if he doesn't use Guzma or some shit, I'm going to get the Bedrock Press side effect. Going to help me tank some damage, I guess, if that's going to do anything. I mean, I guess it helps me not die in 2 hits if he doesn't play a Choice Band. Okay, so kind of annoying. I mean, don't have really much to do here, and if I play down the Tapu Lele, I'm not going to get the effect too, so I decided, hey, let's just keep it there, even though this is kind of not that safe. I only have 1 Pokemon down, so this could, you never know what can happen, but I am feeling kind of safe. This deck kind of is, like I've said, predictable. It's just Glaceon being active to block your shit and just doing solid damage. You know, it can power itself up quickly enough. Just a DC and a water energy. That's basically it. So, Bedrock Press, we do some good shit damage. And my opponent is gonna use Mallow. I'm pretty sure he used Mallow. You know, take advantage of Zoroark GX's ability. And what the hell did you decide to grab? DC on the other Glaceon. I guess that guy is ready too. And I do need to get something out, damn it. My opponent has a 2 prize lead as well, but I mean, I guess uh, maybe we'll knock this thing out next turn. And Zoroark GX. I really wish Glaceon was weak to fighting. That would have been good, man. But I think it's weak to metal or something. Yeah. Okay. And 120 damage. Yeah, I got the choice band. Makes sense. So my little side effect doesn't do shit. And I do play the Tapu Lele. Just, I guess, we might have to use that actually. Wouldn't be too bad against the Glaceon. It's going to do solid damage. I am going to have to use that, probably, since we have the DCs for once. You're going to do something. And I use the Scala here. I'm really tempted to get the Enhance Hammer. We're probably going to get that, because I know I slow my opponent down. He doesn't have a hand as well. I mean, he's going to be able to use Zoroark's ability once he draws, but I think we're going to go for the Enhance Hammer. Yeah, I had this in too, it seems, uh, before I took it out. I took it out for sure now, but I guess it helped me a little bit. Enhance Hammer is a great tech, but the thing is that you really need to play it. I want to play it in decks where I feel like they're consistent enough and I have space and I can afford to run cards like this. So, okay, we use the Enhance Hammer. I knock out this Glaceon too, so my opponent only has the Glaceon with a Water Energy on. So hopefully we get some luck here. My opponent doesn't get a DC. That's 2 out of the picture. So there should be 2 in the deck left. Hopefully I'm lucky enough one of them is prized or something. But, you know, it is kind of rough for my opponent. Of course, if he sees a DC, then it was all for nothing, but I guess I slowed him down a little bit either way. So Sycamore, didn't really want him to see that. Gonna draw a lot of shit, so I'm thinking, okay, he's probably gonna see the DC or some shit. Gonna use the Nest Ball, and let's see what you're gonna grab. More of the same, probably, yeah, another Zorua. These decks are pretty just straightforward. Run a bunch of good Pokemon and a lot of consistency, a lot of disruption. That's basically it. It's Glaceon and Zoroark. Okay. And that might actually be good. I don't want any other Glaceons. If I get that out of the picture too, I can just Bloodthirsty Eyes, take advantage of Zoroark, hopefully. And I'll get really lucky, or I guess, maybe not really. I mean, it's not that surprising he didn't see a DC, even though he could have drawn 7 cards. But yeah, he didn't manage to get a DC, so he just attached a Water Energy and passed. Excellent, excellent for me getting a free turn. It's going to be good to get me back in the game. And I'm using Brigitte, grabbing 3 guys. I decided to grab the Tauros. Like I've said, this is a game before I took it out. Thinking that, you know what, maybe this dude, since it doesn't knock me out in 1 hit, if I can force him to attack the Tauros, I can just maybe use the GX attack, get an easy knockout, or do a lot of damage with Rage either way. So Regirock EX, gonna get another attack. He's putting a lot of work, that's a good thing. I mean, thanks to the Enhance Hammer, but good stuff. Okay, so I've damaged this Glaceon too, so we're kind of in an even position now. I mean, I still need to get lycanroc GX out, get a little bit more energy in play, and hopefully be able to take advantage of Bloodthirsty Eyes, but we're kind of in an even position, minus all the digging he can do with trade. So, okay, it's going to discard the Mewtwo. I'm guessing this is still used as a tech, and gonna use it again, trade, dig in and dig in, discard an Ultra Ball. I'm pretty sure he must want to see like DC, Water Energy, and yeah, Water Energy. Pretty sure these kind of decks are kind of low on energy too. They probably don't run much, relying too much on Zoroark. Alright, and he did get an energy, so yeah, not that surprising. Regirock EX is going to go down. But at least I've got Tapu Lele too. She'll be able to get the knockout. But I guess it is kind of a pink little goddess Pokemon. I know it's genderless anyway, so it's going to be able to get the knockout with 3 energies on. Should be good. Plays another Eevee down, another Glaceon. It's going to come out. Man, I want to take advantage of Bloodthirsty Eyes. As soon as we knock this thing out, all I gotta do is just pull the Zoroark. He probably won't be stupid enough to bring it active. He's just asking himself to get knocked out. and targets down the Tapu Lele. That's actually a smart move. Uh, it just, I really don't want to use Tapu Lele, but we really have to. I'm debating here if there's a way for me to use something else. Maybe use a fucking dugtrio, and we can use it. I guess I'm gonna use it, but I mean, it's just that probably should have been my trump card. I guess when we get rid of this, pull maybe Zoroark GX and finish it off. I don't know. It was a perfect opportunity to use Tapu Lele. But the thing is, if I promote Tapu Lele and he plays a full bench with a DC and a choice band, it can get knocked out on the Zoroark GX. So I knew that. That's why I kind of thought, you know what, maybe that's not the greatest idea, promote Tapu Lele, even though it does have the DC on. So I'm going to bring out the lycanroc GX, unfortunately, no ability, but going to bring it out, not risk it dying and some shit easily with that HP. My opponent can't snipe me now that I don't have the mime. So what we're going to do is going to use Ultra Ball, grab some shit. Let's see, what am I going to do? I mean, I guess it makes sense to use it since I have it. Maybe bring out another Rockruff, another fucking Diglett. Gonna discard the other Ultra Ball and end naturally. And another Diglett seems to make sense. If my opponent knocks this dude out, maybe I can use another one. I don't know. It's kind of rough, but I'm kind of in a tough position. I'm really scared of Guzma too. That's gonna be something that fucks me up. Just one Guzma and it's basically game. Softening up my Tapu Lele even more for my opponent. It really just sucks, man. It really sucks. But I know that if he Guzmas, it's game anyway, you know? So he's going to bring out the Zoroark GX. Going to use Ultra Ball. Yeah, really, really opening up myself for an easy Guzma. He won't even need the choice band on the Tapu Lele. Too bad, too bad. Even with all that HP, Tapu Lele, even though it's much better than other support Pokemon like Shaman, it's still not invincible. In this day and age, I guess with the 200 and over that HP on the stage GXs, 170 isn't what it used to be. Okay, so trade. I want to say trade in. Man, wasn't the original effect like trade in? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the Yu-Gi-Oh card, but yeah, trade, not trade in. My opponent gonna draw more cards. I know, and he knows as well. He's probably digging for DCs and Guzma at this point. So more trade. Only 7 cards in the deck. That's the benefit of Zoroark GX. You draw through your whole shit, so you're gonna see what you want. And yeah, I'm hoping to God he doesn't get what he wants, but he probably will. And yeah, Guzma, it seems, is gonna bring out the Taurus GX. Now I do have the DC in hand, but since it doesn't have that much damage, I won't be able to take advantage of it as much as I want to. Maybe we are gonna do it though, attack with Taurus GX here. Since he brought in the fucking little, what's it called, Eevee here. So, I wish I had brought a fucking Rockruff the previous turn, because now that the Eevee is active, it means I could use my abilities. And I attached the DC onto Lycanroc. Probably wasn't the best play. We could have gotten a KO here, but I'm thinking, there's probably no point anyway. Now, with the DC on Lycanroc, though, if he brings out Glaceon, I still haven't used my GX attack. So we're probably going to use that to finish the game off, no matter what he brings out. So going to use the Rook Heal, grab another Rockruff, and I'm thinking, okay, next turn I have game. If I bring out Lycanroc GX, I can pull anything I want, and hopefully we see a switch, or, if I use Sycamore, I'm probably going to see the switch and either the switch or the floatstone, something. But doing some risky stuff. I'm still not, still don't have game yet. But, I should have been in a good position, but as soon as I saw the Tapu Lele drop there, I'm thinking, okay, we're in a rough spot again. He's going to grab N. I thought he was going to grab, what's it called? Guzma. And yeah, he does have the Guzma. Why did he grab Ben is beyond me. And gets to thin the deck, right? Thin the deck, grab the N, and gonna use the trade-ins to see the DC. He knows he has a DC in the deck. So great play on my opponent. Good game. Uses Guzma, brings out Lele, and kills me with Zoroark. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. Sabrewolf94, what's up?